man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard.
This is your boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen on the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, That's the True Inferno. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video gameplay for you guys. And this is the third video within the span of 36 hours that I am releasing this week. And it's just a lot of stuff has been happening. This right here is the latest. Y'all know where I'm going with this one. The Portland Trail Blazers have finally traded Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. So yes, so he will be playing alongside Giannis, the Greek Freak himself, and what's his name, Middleton. So that is going, and Brook Lopez as well. So that is very interesting. So let me give you guys the details on the trade. So Milwaukee is getting Damian Lillard. That's it. That's all they're getting. Portland will receive the following from not just from Milwaukee, but also from the third team in the mix, which are the Phoenix Suns. And they are the following: Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Toumani Camara. So that's interesting. They're also going to get Milwaukee's 2029 unprojected first round draft pick and an unprotected Milwaukee swap rights in 2018 and 2028, excuse me, and 2030. That's in 2019, 2029, in case I did say 2019. So, yeah, that's what Portland's getting. The Suns, Phoenix Suns, rather, will be getting Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nazir Little, and Keon Johnson. So, there you go with that. And once again, Miami is left with absolutely nothing. Because we all knew that Damian Lillard wanted to go to Miami, and Miami wanted to pick him up, but they didn't have the players that Portland liked. Well, or they didn't have the deal that Portland liked. Well, now we got this right here. So let's talk about what this does for Milwaukee. Well, Milwaukee suddenly got more firepower. They got a closer in Damian Lillard who can close. Let's be real. They got a shooter in Damian Lillard. Like, if you want to look at Steph Curry and say he's the best shooter of all time, then you have to look at Damian Lillard and probably say he's the second greatest shooter in the world right now. Like, yeah, that's who Milwaukee got. Now, granted, they did lose defense in Drew Holiday, so that's going to hurt them. They did lose a little bit of depth as well, so that's going to be interesting as well. But this is going to be huge, man, because, you know, obviously there's going to be issues with there might be some issues with defense, especially on the perimeter. You know, in terms of like who's gonna guard like these other guards that are in the NBA, maybe shooting guards, whatever the case may be. So Middleton will have to be stepping up defensively, to be honest. So yeah, there you go with that. And then check this out real quick. So there are going to be questions with their depth, especially at point guard, because obviously when Lillard goes to the bench, who's going to replace him? And they lost Grayson Allen, who is a shooter, so that's going to mess them up as well. And then Middleton will have to step up, man. So the question is, will they get the Middleton who was an all-star in the 2020-2021 season, or the one who averaged 15.3 points per game in the 2022-2023 season? So, yeah, Middleton, one, had to get healthy. He had to stay healthy, and he had to ball as if he's an all-star. If they do that, Milwaukee's winning the championship without question. But, if you don't do that, it's up in the air. It's really, really up in the air at that point. So,
You're on fire.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to say. It's going to be tough to say. Because if you look at the East, like, Philly is like there's issues with Philly because of James Harden. And now Embiid, who he wants out apparently. So, there's issue there. Like, and there's other teams there as well, like Cleveland and to a degree, what was it, Toronto. But nobody is really at that level with Milwaukee except for Boston. So, and then obviously you got Miami there, but like, and you know, people always want to rule out Miami. So I'm gonna put Miami up there as well. After all, they won the NBA Finals last year. They are the reigning defending Eastern Conference champs. So you can't ignore Miami. But it's really gonna be between Milwaukee and Boston. I'm gonna put Miami in the mix. And even if Middleton doesn't ball like he did when he became an all-star, to me, that's still, and even though they go be some depth issue, they can always grab somebody for free agency for that point guard position. They got enough to make it to the NBA Finals from the East. Now, whether they win it all is an interesting question, which brings up this point. What does this do for Phoenix? Because remember, Phoenix got Kevin Durant and they got Devin Booker, but they did lose DeAndre Ayton. So now the question is, what did this do to them? Now, they did get some more defense. Well, they didn't get Drew Holiday, but they did get more defense. They did replace DeAndre Ayton, who won it out, by the way. They replaced him with another big man presence. So that's going to be interesting. You know, they got Allen and Nazir Little. So they got, you know, bench play right there. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And then they also got Eric Gordon as well. So not from the trade, but he's there. So if you're looking for a team to challenge, to definitely challenge the Denver Nuggets in terms of who would be the top team in the rest, that might be Phoenix this time around. That might be Phoenix. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. So this is going to be a very interesting NBA season. In the East, it's going to be just 2 or 3 teams up there. And the rest, you know, obviously you got Denver. You're going to have Phoenix now. And Golden State going to have something to say maybe. The Lakers maybe going to have something to say. The Clippers maybe going to have something to say. Assuming that PG and Kawhi stay healthy, then yeah, they're going to be in the mix as well. I can't think of any other teams off the top of my head. Maybe Sacramento. Maybe Minnesota. Who knows? Maybe Oklahoma City, maybe Utah, but it's really in the rest. It's going to be Phoenix. It's going to be Denver. It's going to be the Lakers. It's going to be the Clippers, and maybe Sacramento. But that's it. So not much variety in terms of who's going to be the top dogs in the top of each conference for the most part, in my opinion. So this is a very interesting 3-team trade that went down on Wednesday. And I'm like, they got Damian Lillard in my division with the Detroit Pistons. So, like, oh, gosh, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be out of control. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I'll obviously get my NBA predictions, you know, near the start of the season. So, I will do that. But I'm going to call it a wrap for now. And with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, New Jay Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith. Saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.